guys, Declan here from Tier 1. So we're out here in Bunyip today. I guess this is probably going to be episode 1 of our fall drive adventures. Yeah, out here in Bunyip for the day. Nice Sunday morning. It has cleared up a bit, which is good. We've got a lot of rain on the way up. It's really wet out here and there's a lot of rain expected. So it's going to be a good, fun, slippery, muddy day on the tracks and looking forward to it. I've got my GU here, Dre's 80 in the background and Jackson's GU. So yeah, let's get into it, stop talking and have some fun.
So this is my TB45 GU Patrol. Got a 2-inch lift with 4-inch shocks and 35 muddies, bull bar sliders, Tier 1 roof rack of course with a CSS tent, and yeah, that's about it. Just keen to get into it.
Okay guys, so I've got here my 80, just bought it not too long ago. Got the Razzler front bar, 2-inch Dobbins and coils with superior 3-way shocks, Icon stealth wheels, Legend X, sliders, rear bar that I just chucked on last night with some homemade hoops just for some protection, and the mighty Tier 1 rack to actually make it look good.
So I've had a few new additions to my car since I've last been out in the bush, which I'm really keen to test. We've got the full new wraparound Razzler bar work. The clearance on this is bloody unreal. I'm really looking forward to. So a bit of a walk around on that. Obviously, I've got all the nice suspension bits underneath, the icons. I've actually changed my rack setup for the first time in probably a year and a half, from running a tent to putting a rack on it, just changed it up a bit. And yeah, so really stoked with the car. Everything's tying together really nice. I'm keen to give this bar work a really good solid test today and obviously keep just pushing the suspension to see how it goes. Hopefully we find a bit of carnage today. There is quite a bit of rain going around. Haven't been out in the mud for yonks really, so it should be good fun. Bit of fun for the boys as well. You know, Dre's out here in the 80 for the first time, so there'll be good bit of fun for that, and yeah. So we're into it here. Really looking forward to it today. It's bloody muddy, slippery and wet, and we're hoping to have a really good fun day on the tracks. But anyway, let's get right into it. So I've made it up in the GU without too much challenge. Thankfully for me, I've got a really shimmed rear and a front locker. Let's see how Dre goes in the 80. The mighty 80. Took Dre a few goes, but he got there in the end. Now we'll move over to Jackson, and he's had a little bit of carnage, but we'll see how he goes. So we're going up this track. Jackson's managed to get stuck, and we can't actually get him to even go backwards. So what's happened is he's driven up, and there's like a rock that's sort of like this, and his dip has basically got caught on it and rutted out. Because he's got you know, LSD rear but no front locker, as soon as this rear wheel's spinning, he's sort of lost pretty much everything. So what we've tried to do here, we're hoping it's going to work, is we've just shoved a heap of logs, rocks, whatever we could find under the back wheels and a little bit under the front, and we're hoping it'll go up and then reverse down. Now if that doesn't work, heaps more other ways we can do it. We can just winch him forward, or might quickly grab out a shovel, dig under a bit, actually pack it out, you know, get a jack under it, whatever. But we're just going to try and, you know, do it a quick, easy way with a bit of packing, and if Jackson can put a bit of right boot into it, hopefully he'll get up and away we go. How good is that? A little bit of packing and he popped straight over that rock. See what's happened is he's got caught up on this one here. See how that's basically popped off? So he's pretty much locked himself in there. So we've just used all this packing in the hole to get him over, and now he's gonna give it another crack. Now there's a bit of packing here too. It should help with when he's going up to actually get over that rock without it slowing him down, so he can keep the momentum to keep going up. So let's stop yapping, get into it and see how he goes. Oh no. Look at Dre running. Oh, he's all the way up. Hey, he made it. Hey, how good is that one? Smashed it through. So we got ourselves in a very sticky spot. Dre's actually dropping down his pressures a bit. It is like clay. I slid down this whole thing. Almost fell on my ass, but I'm a bit further up. It is absolutely feral out here. It's good fun, but once you just start sliding, you just don't stop. So we're gonna move Jackson back, try and get Dre to reverse, boot it up here and hope for God that he gets up. What we got here is Dre, he's sort of caught up there. He can't go forward, he's actually got to come back. And it's so steep and slippery here that we're not gonna be able to just start him on the track. He's gonna have to come all the way back, but Jackson's sort of stuck here. So we're gonna try and reverse him back and all the way back down the track so that Dre can get to here and give it a red hot crack. We'll see how we go, but this is slippery and fun. I've chewed it up coming through. It wasn't too bad for me, but these guys are gonna have a fun time. This is always fun when you've got to actually reverse back down. Thankfully, he's got a bit of a rut on the side there, so you should just follow around. Takes it nice and slow. And it's super slippery. Just keep it straight, straighten up your wheels. Yep, and just go back slow. Try not to brake too much because it's pulling you over. So Dre's got to reverse it back a bit here, and oh, that's getting a bit hairy. Dre, just reverse it and give it to it. Let it find its way down. Yeah, perfect. Just let it slide. Now you got a bit of momentum there. What we're going to try and do is just have him follow the ruts all the way down, not doing anything too silly. So we've got Dre going backwards here at the moment. It's really important when going downhill, particularly when it's slippery, to just be controlled. You don't want to send it down. You want to go as slow as you can because this is really bloody slippery mud, and as soon as you get a bit of momentum, it's really hard to stop. So what Dre's doing, I also recommend try not to slam and lock up your brakes. Otherwise your wheels just take up and they just slide. You're actually better to let the wheels go back slowly to sort of keep it in motion. Sometimes though, if you get a bit of too much momentum going, what I'll do is I'll actually flick it in first or second, and I'll drive forward as it's going back to try and grab some dirt and give it a go. So yeah, we're gonna see if Dre can take off from there, and if he's got enough momentum, he's gonna have to try and get it in to at least second gear, maybe even third. Depends if the Mighty 80 has the guts for it. But we'll see how he goes and hopefully he gets up. Can you get up a gear? Yeah, keep that up, keep that up. Keep trying to steer to the right. That's good, keep going, keep going. Stop. So just give it heaps of berries and steer left. Second gear, give it to it. That's the way. Hey, keep it off, keep it off. Holy moly! Dre is giving it everything he's got here at the moment. Let's see how he goes. Will he make it to the top without having a winch?
Yeah, maybe just hold it there. We might even have a crack at winching you up, I reckon.
A winch here. I'm not mad about that drive, Trevor.
Nah, that was pretty good. So Dre gave it a red hot crack and he got a fair way up, but we still got quite a way to go. Without going all the way back down again, trying again, he isn't getting any further up. So we're probably going to run out the winch and give that a crack. So here we go. So yeah, it should be good. It is bloody slippery and steep getting up here, so it's just wise to winch it. It is fun giving it a crack, but at the end of the day, we don't want to spend the whole time here, so we'll winch and keep going.
Look at that. Beautiful. Ow, coated. Holy. That's so unfair. He just drove up that entire thing, guys, and look at me. Look at me. And Jackson's all the way down there.
Oh,
So the plan was here, I reversed back down, we hooked Dre's winch up to me to see if we could tow back up, but unfortunately I kept sliding back. So what I'm going to do here is I'm reversing back, I'm going to have a crack and see if I can get back up this track. It's going to be a bit harder now that I've taken the top off the surface. The plan is for me to get up out the way, and then we can start winching Dre, try and get him up as well.
Coated and shit. That's the momentum. Keep the momentum up. Fuck, slipping and dying over here, cat. Look at him go!
Jackson is absolutely smashing it coming up here. He's got so much momentum and just powering up the hill. And have a look at this. Literally drives straight past Dre and goes all the way up. This is absolutely unbelievably good drive and was awesome to see in person.
There is no way he's done that. For my own personal ego, that was all momentum.
So we're part way through the trip. It's been quite eventful so far. We're getting a bit of rain. I got up this. We've done a lot of winching for Dre. He's stuck here. What the plan was Jackson was going to get up that section as far as he could, and then we were going to use the same winch strap. Unfortunately, I was up the track and I didn't get a lot of video of that, but the momentum he had was crazy. He powered the whole way, all the way up, straight past Dre, and he's well in the distance. So that was an absolute unbelievable drive.
Toyotas, mate.
Yeah, I know.
Buy a Toyota will be good, they said.
Must be something hiding under that bonnet or something. I don't know what's going on there, but that was good.
45.
Anyway, we're gonna get back into it. We're gonna change this winch strap to further up, see how far we can get Dre, because unfortunately, just can't quite get the momentum here. Oh, someone's on the radio. Can't quite get the momentum here for him to start, so we're gonna have to winch up further. See if we can get him to start halfway. Otherwise, we've got to winch the whole thing because it's a real. Yeah. Go on, get the mighty TB on the stat strap.
Can you reverse back here and then just take off right there? And
If I get a run up from down there, we'll hook the strap on while I'm going up and I'll pull it.
yeah, fast strap.
Brilliant. Alrighty-o. Let's get back into it. See how we go.
Unfortunately, we very smartly managed to turn the audio off on one of the cameras, so I'm going to have to voice over for some of the clips from here on out. But anyway, pulled over, threw a 4 and 20 pie into the air fryer. We're going to get going on the tracks again, and I'm going to enjoy this one later. Perks of having some good electrical on board in the GU. We've gotten out of most of the mud here, and we're getting to get in some of the rockier tracks. Now, this is quite easy to drive in the dry, but let's see how we go in the wet. This is going to be good fun.
Get it, Mark.
Yeah, it's just your exhaust.
Yeah, exhaust on the rock probably.
We've gotten through all the rocky challenges. Time to enjoy a pie, have a quick bit of lunch, and then keep moving on. It's wet and miserable out here, but we're having an absolute ball.
I'd help out some of the locals.
Never get too much tyre shine at all times.
Next up, we were passing through a big bog hole, and I decided I couldn't help myself. Let's see how we go.
Get Jackson.
As you can see, I've stuffed up big time here. Dre straight onto the winch. We're going to try and pull me forward. Now, what we would have done normally here is we would have had a car ready to go, winch strap already out, or a snatch strap hooked up to the back with a car already ready there to go. But unfortunately, we drove this track, or this hole, pretty much a month ago and drove through it. Almost could have done it in two-wheel drive going through this bog hole. We thought, yep, we're going to drive through this. This is going to be easy. And look at the carnage that happened. Unfortunately, that was not the case.
See if out and around like my fault. It's on the back. It's in the bag. Oh, look at it. Flip it to it. In the bag? Yeah.
I made the mistake going through the hole once, and now I thought, you know what, I'm going to take another line, and as you can see, I've made a mistake once again. So we've got in quite a sticky situation here, trying to pull me out with a lot of winching. So what we're doing here is I'm going to run the winch, I'm going to dig out at the bank quite a bit to try and get the back wheels to spin around, drop into the hole to save me potentially tipping over and getting in a worse position.
It's got the
So
sign writing on the back of
the
the car. I had a crack finding it, but unfortunately, no luck for me. Unfortunately, it is the end of the trip here. And as we said before, we stuffed up with the audio, so I'm having to do the voiceover. Anyway, we had an absolute ball out there, lots of fun. Now it's time to get down the road, get to the servo, air up, get back home.
So we're back. It's the aftermath time of the trip. The probably going to actually pull all the seats out, so open up the floor. It's all the car builders waterproof sound deadening, so I'm not too fussed about it being wet. It's just more the bog hole smell that I really don't want in the car full time. So yeah, gonna rip it all out, dry it. Probably gonna pull the rear seats out, and I don't know if I'm ever actually gonna put them back in because I never have anyone in the car and I wouldn't mind a bit of extra storage. But anyway, yeah, it was a good, fun, eventful trip. Unfortunately, a lot of the footage that we got on this gimbal here, we'd accidentally put it into slow motion, so there's no audio, so there's gonna be a bit of, yeah, sorry for all the voiceovers we had to do. But otherwise, it was, yeah, it was a really good, fun trip. We had an absolute ball, even though it was, you know, got a heap of water in the car, made a mess, did some dodgy stuff. That's what it's all about. We had fun. It's why we go out there. Like, you learn, the boys learn a bit more about recoveries. We all, you know, had fun, got wet, had to shower myself up into a jerry can, get changed after having gone for a bit of a dive in the mud. But yeah, it was a ball. So hope you enjoyed the video. Let us know what you think about it. If you want us to do more, and hopefully we'll be a bit more skilled and do a better job on the next one, but keen to get out there and do a lot more of it. So yeah, till next time. Ended up finding a lot more water in there than first expected, and went a bit nuts and thought, you know what, bugger it, we're gonna pull the whole car apart. So dry it out and see how we go.